Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a random reading. If you stumble across this at any time, there may be a message here for you, so please just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. What do viewers need to know? This one here wanted to come out, so I see courage. The viewers need to know. All right, delight. We have some listening here. Some sort of communication. It's a bird. Someone is taking... I really get this vibe of someone who's finding the confidence here to communicate. But I also get this vibe of listening. Yeah. Oh, look at this, thriving. So there's an energy of someone here definitely feeling courageous. Thinking very positive, but it has to do with thriving. Now you can see, oh, I love this card. You have this giraffe standing there, and there's some in the distance also pointing in the same direction. So it has to do with thriving, and you can see there's this burst of sunlight here. So I feel like it's a little bit of reminiscing about how things were. Yeah, because it's three giraffes all looking into the past to do with thriving. Someone is definitely reminiscing. Yeah, there's a little illumination here. Someone is being illuminated. I do see wisdom, and I see an opportunity. Somebody here is very delighted about something. They're hearing something, they're listening, but it's also an energy of finding the courage to communicate something from this past energy where there was this thriving. Because someone here is being illuminated, they're learning something. And there's an energy of clarity here. And it has to do with someone's emotions, going very deep into their feelings here. Gaining some wisdom, again, a little past energy. Wisdom, something from the past here, and it has to do with an opportunity, but yet I feel this future energy because of illumination. Someone's finding something out here, and it does feel like it's something positive about thriving in the past and then being illuminated. Yeah, we have someone here learning something. I see an energy of curiosity. Somebody here holding that sword. So it's some sort of knowledge being gained because someone's curious. They're doing some thinking. It has to do with courage. Now we go from a Page of Swords to a Knight of Swords. Someone is becoming decisive. It has to do with thinking things through, learning something to do with a past energy. Wow. And there we have strength. Look at that. So it has to do with someone's courage and strength and confidence. And then, oh my gosh, then we have someone, I feel we have someone here who's about ready to communicate. But it has to do with something they've learned about a past energy, this thriving and this energy of feeling very confident. There's illumination. Someone's gone deep within their feelings. Somebody's got some feelings here. Could be someone that you met at some point that was curious about you. It doesn't have to be a past energy, though, because it's just an energy of this thriving, this knowledge, wisdom being gained. And we have a person, and you can see it's courage, strength, inner strength, self-confidence. Because someone is confident about a decision they're about to make. They've been thinking things through. It's an energy of someone following their heart. But it has to do with this person taking action to communicate. They're illuminated. They've gone deep within their feelings here. It does have a little vibe of past energy. There's no doubt. Yeah, this is wisdom to do with a house and a home. It's an energy of coming together. And look at that. There's this opportunity. There's someone here who wants to have an opportunity. I feel they're curious, maybe never acted on something. Now, really interesting. And I do feel this energy of maybe a little lack of courage at some point, but someone's been thinking things through. It's about someone here who feels like they need to take action. It's a sense of needing to kind of move faster and hurry up a bit here, because it has to do with this opportunity between two people, opportunity to talk, to communicate. Now, I do see this energy of a home or someone's financial foundation. And why? Because of this thriving. Someone here has definitely learned something. And I gotta tell you, it's a heartfelt message, someone following their heart because they have feelings. This is somebody who you may have met, was curious, and I feel they probably lacked the courage because this, you can see there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of darker energy here, things that are hidden, things that are unknown. Someone's found something out here. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Yeah, it has to do with something to do with timing. So there's a whole new cycle. Windfall of abundance, thriving. So somebody here maybe who wasn't thriving is thriving now. And I do feel that house, home, financial foundation. I have this, I mean, this is somebody here who they're being illuminated. They're seeing things from a whole different light because they're learning something. Tell me about this Knight of, I wonder if somebody wasn't, I mean, this could be a card of learning, even education here. But it has to do with this person kind of listening to their inner self because of this wisdom. Someone is feeling, there's knowledge, wisdom, how someone feels. I feel like you got a person here who at some point, you know, wasn't ready, wasn't thriving. They're now seeing things in a different light. This has to do with the timing. And I feel this beautiful new cycle and opportunity here. Yeah, there was definitely some hurt and heartache. Wow, there was somebody here who was definitely hurt, and I feel the timing wasn't right. Now someone's learned something here, and they're definitely thinking things through. Now with this here, this could be someone who rushed into a situation and maybe backed out. They felt they weren't ready. They weren't maybe financially stable. Interesting. Knight of Swords. But this is someone who's thinking it through, choosing their battles. Yeah, it looks like some sort of change. It's an energy of some kind of change. Someone changing how they feel. Or just a change to do with their finances. But this is an energy of someone coming back around, I feel. But someone's moved on from some hurt. So I feel maybe the timing wasn't right for someone here. Tell me about this World. Why is this here? Yeah, someone was feeling negative thoughts, feeling they weren't good enough, didn't have enough money. But there's this energy of gaining knowledge and wisdom. To do with, there's definitely an energy of stability here now because someone is now, that wasn't thriving, is now thriving. Wow, this is crazy how these cards have come out. But that energy of, I don't know if someone ghosted you, ignored you, or they just felt like they weren't good enough or they weren't ready. It's an energy of someone feeling left out in the cold, feeling lack, like they weren't good enough, because I do see some kind of hurt here. Someone may be finding out, maybe this person hurt your feelings or something. But I do see a communication, a heartfelt communication. Someone's gained some wisdom and knowledge. And it's really, you know, kind of touching their heart here a little bit, it's telling me. I just feel like they feel touched about something. Tell me about strength. Yeah, this is somebody here who definitely wasn't budging, moving, holding back, protecting their heart. Someone was protecting their heart. Maybe they were protecting you because they weren't thriving. There's definitely this energy of lack, loneliness, left out in the cold. Somebody rushed into a situation, backed out. They felt they weren't good enough, or they weren't thriving. They weren't doing well. And if it is yourself here, I do feel this energy of somebody here is not letting go. I do see this strength, this confidence. Someone here hasn't let go of something here, but it's also someone protecting themselves, because I do see this hurt, holding on to this, but it's not holding on to the hurt. I feel this is someone who's moved past this, and I do see this energy of change, abundance, growth, financial success, but it's this energy of this past energy where somebody wasn't thriving. They weren't doing well, and it is someone keeping things close to their chest. But I do see this energy of finances, money here. Someone being stuck, not budging. Yeah, this is someone who is keeping it all in here. See, this is someone who's not showing their true self, hiding behind a mask because they felt they weren't good enough, didn't have enough money. So it's somebody who wasn't moving, wasn't budging. But it is an energy of protection. Now, Wow. I mean, this is someone who really, someone didn't get something they wanted. They weren't showing. This is someone who, how they felt on the inside. This is how somebody was feeling. They rushed into this situation without thinking, and then felt they weren't good enough or weren't thriving. They didn't have enough money. And I feel like this is someone, it really is an energy of someone hiding that, keeping it to themselves, but someone never really got what they wanted. They didn't get what they wanted because of this, because they were hiding behind a mask, not showing their true self, how they felt, how they actually felt. Now, they could have felt like this on the outside, and on the inside, this person, but I feel like this is someone who feels touched. They've learned something. So this is really heavy, because this is the illumination, this person feeling this way, feeling touched by something. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's about two people connecting, some kind of connection, having a talk, something that was said. This is where it has to do with things going in both people's favor, two people connecting, this connection. But someone wasn't showing their true self, like they weren't themselves, because of some kind of hurt. Now, because the tables are turning, things turning around, this person may have found out maybe they hurt your feelings. They do feel touched by something here. But I feel here it's like both people filling each other's cup, giving each other what they need. Someone didn't get what they needed. They didn't get their cup filled. But I feel this person somebody was hiding behind a mask, hiding their true feelings, because they felt lack. Because something had happened here, obviously, but now there's this whole new cycle. The tables are turned. Someone's thriving. You have a person here who wants to connect. They want to talk. Now, it could be a heartfelt apology because they've learned something. They feel touched by something, though. They really do, because I see what they've learned has made them go very deep within their emotions, very deep feelings and emotions. But there's all this wisdom and knowledge here. Something to do with a house, a home, someone's financial foundation, some kind of connection, but yet there's this reason to celebrate. It's about coming together. Somebody here wants an opportunity. They feel they've missed this opportunity to talk. It could be a massive apology, but like I say, someone feels very touched by something, it's telling me. Tell me about this house, home, this financial foundation. Yeah, someone's gone deep, deep feelings here. Very deep feelings. This is to do with a house, a home, something that feels like home. Wow, you can see it goes from the Page to the Knight, from this Knight to the King, because someone is feeling decisive where they weren't. Now it's like the tables are turned here. They've gone deep within their feelings. It's about someone expressing their feelings, this illumination, things becoming clearer. Somebody may be wanting to clear something up, but I got to tell you, it has to do with how somebody felt. Feeling very touched by something that was said. But it's like nobody actually got what they wanted. But I really feel this is someone who wasn't themselves. They were keeping all those feelings within, very much bottled up inside. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Why is this here? Somebody was touched by something that was said or that you said. But look at the connection. See, it looks like there was a missed opportunity here. But someone has learned something, maybe how you felt, that you had feelings. But I feel this person's dead. This King of Cups is someone, this is a person who's about house, home, family. Wow. This is an opportunity. I mean, this is the moon. Things were hidden. See, it's all these emotions, this opportunity. Something was hidden. Something was unknown. Because we only have part of the moon. Someone wasn't showing their true feelings. As they really want to connect, they want to talk. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Yeah, it's an energy of judgment, some kind of decision here. Somebody made a bad decision because there was things that were unknown, maybe how you actually felt about them. Or they never had the opportunity to tell you how they felt. But this is an energy of someone healing. I do see a deep healing. but it has to do with that decision, a decision that was made, a judgment. Someone made a bad decision because they didn't know something. I mean, it could be someone who hurt your feelings. Something that this person maybe should have told you and didn't tell you, to do with this hurt. But it also has to do with love, because the tables are turning. You see, it's all this hurt is gone. I mean, someone has moved on, but there was definitely this lack and loneliness. This is someone who's lonely here. I feel left out in the cold. Maybe they ghosted you or ignored you. But they've learned something here, and it has to do with delight. Something that, like, I feel it's very delighted about something that they've heard, but I feel like it's this is someone feeling very touched. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Yeah, it has to do with an Empress energy. It's the start of something new. Someone is finding out someone's thriving. I feel this person feels very happy. They feel very happy for somebody here, that they're thriving, they're doing well. But this is someone here who maybe made a decision, maybe felt there was something negative, some sort of lack. Definitely there was something going on, but the tables are turned. There's been change. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. It has to do with someone taking a step back. Look at, there it is, the sun. See, someone's been illuminated. Someone's feeling very happy for you. But I also feel this energy of taking a step back, seeing things different. See, this is someone who is actually, whoever this is, they're also thriving. But it's all about something they've heard and learned. So there could be a friend or family friend or something here. But I'm loving this beautiful Empress energy, because this is someone, I mean, this is just amazing. And I see happiness and joy, things becoming very clear. See, someone has told someone something, and I feel they're very happy for you. But you can see this is somebody who's maybe happy on the outside, not so happy on the inside, because they were hiding behind a mask. See, they weren't doing well. And this is someone who, you know, probably should have told you something. Page of Swords is sometimes a person who doesn't tell you everything, because they're keeping this in. See, on the inside. And this is someone taking a step back, seeing things differently. So the tables are turned. This is someone who's definitely overcome. Someone's overcome something here. And I do feel thinking this through, choosing their battle. So somebody had to make some kind of a choice. It wasn't really what they wanted. It's like something they had to do. But they really were not themselves, because they were hiding behind a mask. They weren't showing their true self. They actually, if this is something that started here, this person was definitely in a very negative energy. And it could have been financial stress, worries, feeling, because this is someone keeping things close to their chest. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who was protecting you from something that was going on. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. See, the tables are turned. They weren't happy on the inside at that time, but now this is someone who's moved on from a situation. Yeah, it has to do with a house, a home, everything being illuminated. I see new house, new home, or just this energy of new, because now this person, I'm going to tell you, you've got a person here who, I mean, they've taken this step back. This is someone preparing. See, they weren't prepared. Somebody wasn't ready financially. They weren't prepared. And it was, I feel, very emotionally overwhelming. But they weren't showing it, because they were dealing with something, choosing their battles. So now we have this house, this home, this reason to celebrate. So this is someone either really happy for you that you're doing well. But I feel it has something to do with that time, the way this person was thinking. That maybe you weren't, or you weren't. I feel like they're touched by something. It's very heartfelt. They want to communicate. This person actually had feelings and even actually love here. This is crazy. But it has to do with the decision they made. So it is an energy of healing, very deep emotional healing. But it has to do with the judgment and why. So tell me about this Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is someone releasing things. See, this didn't serve them, keeping it in, not showing their true self, their true feelings. It didn't serve. But at that time, I feel this person felt this wasn't in their best interest. Or maybe they weren't sure if you were really interested in them, because it has to do with their hopes and dreams, everything they could ever wanted. See, it's about thriving, but it has to do with this past energy. Someone's let go of something here, released it. It didn't serve. But it's also someone here, it has to do with someone's worth, their self-worth, this value. This is someone who valued something. Now, it could have been just a friendship where someone actually wanted something more. And they've really had deep feeling. This is definitely a person who did not show their true self. They were hiding behind a mask, careful what they wish for, but they really wanted this. And it's like it was wishful thinking. I feel this is someone who felt you were out of their league. They weren't good enough. But I'm going to tell you, this person has really let go of all this energy. We have this beautiful Empress, the birth of something new. And you can see behind the Empress, the sun is shining. Things are being very clear. Wow, someone's very touched by something. Like, I feel they've heard something from someone else here, or they've learned something. But my gosh, this is it. I'm getting goosebumps. This is really heavy, this person. But it all has to do with this decision, out with the old, in with the new. So somebody had gone through something here for sure. This is someone who's definitely focusing a lot on work. I do see inner work. But it's an energy of someone perfecting their craft, perfecting their skills, putting in effort. So there's something to do with work. See, work, this person's been working. It does look like to do with finances here. But it's all about putting in this effort and to do with this opportunity. See, they didn't see the opportunity. They didn't see it because they were choosing their battles. I feel maybe they didn't have enough money, or they just felt that they couldn't give you what you wanted. But they really, I feel internally, this person, see, I feel they were like more at that time kind of negative, feeling lack, loneliness, just left out in the cold. See, always on the outside looking in. So there's something to do with, this is someone who values house and home, family, even marriage and commitment energy with this home, because you can see everything, the tables have turned, everything's turned around. Tell me more about the Empress energy. Yeah, it's a King of Wands. See, it has to do with courage, confidence. So there is this energy of looking into the past, how someone was feeling. See, I feel they lacked the confidence at that time. They're definitely, because of this tables turning, they feel more confident. This person's looking right at this Empress energy. See, there was an opportunity. I'm going to tell you, this is somebody who is so happy, but then rushed in, changed their mind. They felt they weren't good enough. You're out of their league, and they kept it to themselves. I'm going to tell you, this person's really, they got some regrets here, and all based on unfounded fear. See, some kind of regret, a lot of stress, worry about money, house, home. But they're looking at this connection. So some of you, this is just a friendship with someone who, they're very touched by something, and they feel bad. They really feel bad. I feel they were under a lot of stress, but there's also this energy of regret. Yeah, see, they've learned something. They've learned something. This is also someone who was dealing with something, and they kept it to themselves. All those feeling inside, welling up inside this person, definitely deeply, deeply emotional. Yeah, tell me about this King of Cups. Let's see where this is going. Yeah, this person definitely seen opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. They're kind of looking at this. See, they're reminiscing. They're looking at this energy. Things that they didn't know. See, there's something they didn't know about you, or something they didn't tell you, and they regret it. It's not, there's no lie. I don't feel there was a lie. I feel they just kept it inside. They kept it all to themselves, and it didn't serve. This is someone who maybe felt you didn't have their best interest or didn't feel the same, but they definitely felt, you know, like their hands were tied at that time. I gotta tell you, this person's deep, deep, deep emotional feelings. Seven of Cups, they see opportunity. See, there was opportunity. This is someone who's had a lot of opportunities, but like it's like they're, you know, just not interested. But it's whether or not you're still interested. This is the thing. I feel like you got a person going to come in here. They're very touched about something they're hearing. Yeah, they feel like they need to hurry up. See, about communicate. They want to communicate. But you can see that feeling of overwhelmed. This person was overwhelmed, very touched by something. Something that, I don't know what happened here, but it's like, it's something still, I mean, they're still holding on to this. So there's, I don't know if did you give this person something or something that you said to this person? They kept it to themselves. They didn't say anything. It's like they didn't even reply. It's like they didn't know what to say. They were overwhelmed. It was very touching. Yeah, I gotta tell you. I mean, yeah, they kept it all in. They kept it to themselves. See, those feelings. Feeling very overwhelmed, very internal. Into me I see. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. But it has to do with this person made a bad decision at that point. But this is someone who, and it does look like a lot of focus on work. I see working on a house, a home, while they kind of deal with something here too, because I do feel there was this stress, anxiety, someone who feels they don't have enough money. Wow. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, their cup runneth over. This person wants to talk. They want to communicate. I mean, their cup runneth over. I mean, this is overwhelming. But this is someone who now the tables have turned. They're definitely happier. So this is someone who's doing better, but I feel it's like they know that you're doing really well. So there's like this sense of relief that you're doing well. If that's your case here. But oh my gosh, this person wants to reach out. They want to offer you this cup. They want to connect. They want to have a conversation. They want to talk to you. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Yeah, see, it has to do with being on the same page, talking lifestyle habits, the way someone conduct themselves. This is generally I mean, it has to do with marriage and commitment. I could already see it has to do with commitment. See, but at that time, I feel they lacked the faith in themselves that they could give you what you needed, fill your cup, fulfill your needs to give you what you wanted. But now this person's seeing things different because, see, they've learned something. Very spiritual, too. This is very spiritual, this connection. Wow. Yeah, this person wants to reach out. I feel they're finding the strength, the confidence, but see, because of something that had happened, I feel like you've connected with this person. There's a connection. Whether it's just a friend, they want something more. And it's something they probably regret not telling you. But look at that strength, confidence here. See, they've learned something. They want to reach out. They're hoping the feelings are mutual, but at that time they felt they weren't. So they just kept it all to themselves and didn't say anything. Now they know. I feel those feelings were mutual. I mean, it's possible they still aren't sure, but they're finding that strength and that confidence to offer you this cup. See, they feel they missed the opportunity. They failed to recognize this opportunity. They might have even kind of ignored you. But this is someone who was closed off. They were not sure what to think. They were overwhelmed with emotion. But I mean, they feel very touched by something. Maybe you offered this person something or said something to them. They were very, like, this is this energy of being very closed off. And with that that Four of Pentacles, see, protecting themselves. It could be their money, but I really feel it's more like protecting their heart, keeping things very close to their chest. Privacy, see? It's all about privacy. respecting someone's privacy. But this is someone here who, there is this offer, this opportunity, and this is how they were. Look at arms crossed on both these cards, and look at this here. So it's telling me this is somebody who was, I'm going to tell you, they were very, very sad. They kept it all to themselves. I feel they just felt they weren't good enough and they couldn't provide, or they couldn't give you what you needed to make you happy. But whatever this is, they really feel they've missed this magical opportunity, because they're seeing the Empress, this beautiful opportunity of this lovely energy. Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. It's everything they could want. Like, I feel too, this is someone who just felt it's too good to be true. They were overwhelmed. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who's never really let go. They've never really let go. So if this is someone you have this connection with, they've never let go. And I feel very deeply that this person, not only did they miss this opportunity, they're not very happy with themselves. They have a lot of regret. I feel they were under a lot of stress, anxiety, a lot of unfounded fear too, of not being able to fill that cup to give you what you need at that time. But it's like it's too good to be true. It just can't be. Like, no way. No, I can't take this cup. I can't do this. I can't give this person what they want. So they are a very protective person, I feel. This is someone who has never let go. See, there it is. See, thinking things through, rushing in. This person feels like they need to hurry up. But it's like they backed out. See, they're doing a lot of thinking, but look at the delight, something they've learned. They're delighted. And if you are thriving, doing well, this person is very happy for you if they've learned this. But if this is definitely someone who didn't tell you something. Oh my gosh, this person was so overwhelmed here. Such deep feelings. Like, I mean, it's very touched by something. Did you offer them something and they didn't say anything? They kept it to themselves. They acted like they weren't interested, but they were. Or, you know, it was just touching and it was heartfelt. Oh my gosh. Just goosebumps all over. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, this has to do with something they learned. See, this is someone who should have just told you the truth. They are somebody generally with good morals, values, integrity. But this is someone who, they're thinking this through again. I feel this person's thinking about you a lot. I mean, touched, heartfelt energy, but just like something you said to this person or gave them or did just was so touching. And this is someone who may have come across as cold. See, they come across as kind of cold at that time. Just, it's too good to be true. You know, they were trying to be logical, but you can see the judgment. They made a decision. They really regret this. And I feel like this is someone who's really doing a lot of thinking, a little trip down memory lane. They are definitely thriving themselves. I feel doing better. But at that time, like the tables are completely turned here. I feel you got a person who wants to come back around here, but they're, like I say, they're looking at this. I feel maybe they didn't say anything or they didn't reciprocate. It's like they just didn't know what to say. It was so touching, so heartfelt, so overwhelming with happiness, because I feel this is someone who, it almost feels like somebody who's been holding on and never letting go. And I do feel this sense of a hug, something that you did to this person. Just they came across as cold. They made a bad decision, but it's like they felt at that time it was the best decision. You know, their pride maybe got in the way too. But you can see this is somebody who wasn't prepared. They just weren't prepared. Now they're prepared. So I feel this person wants to have a conversation. They want to tell you some truth, how they felt at that time. But look at that energy of little pride getting in the way, but it's planning, preparing, being able to provide. This is someone who's a provider. They felt they couldn't provide for you. They couldn't give you what you needed to fill your cup. This is definitely someone who has a love of home, family, very deeply emotional. This is someone who often doesn't show all their emotional energy. They're not somebody who, you know, they're just, it's like they're not good at it, but it's there. This person is definitely planning, preparing, hoping for the best. They want to communicate. See, they're taking a pause, looking at things from a whole different perspective, seeing things different. Because at that time, this person felt, so I don't know if there was something to do with their house, a home, maybe there was a divorce, a breakup, something was going on, or they had gone through something. I mean, I do see contracts, negotiations. I mean, it could have been something legal. But whatever it was, they felt they couldn't provide. Now this person feels like they could provide. But this is also someone wishing they would have come after you. They should have come after you. They have regrets. And I feel this is someone taking that pause, looking at this. They have a whole different perspective. See, looking at things different, feeling completely different. Wow. And you know, this is just, this person has had plenty of opportunities to connect with people, and they haven't connected with anyone. They're definitely lonely. They live alone, and they have all this lack. I feel financially they're fine. I do see this person's working hard, determined to be successful, to be able to provide. This is someone who feels they need to provide. Oh my gosh. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Yeah, see, a lot of sadness, a lot of regret. This person still holds on to this energy. Every time they think about this, they feel sad. I have no idea. I have never seen a reading with somebody this overwhelmed with emotions who's still holding on and just can't let go. If you gave this person something, they're holding on to it. It's like holding on to the memories. Let's have it. I mean, whatever it is that they didn't know that they now know. I'm telling you, yeah, see, they should have embraced this opportunity. Yeah, so it has to do with truth. This is someone also finding out truth too, things that they're learning. But this is someone who should have just told you. And I got to tell you, this energy of patience is telling you to just kind of be still. If you know who this is, what this is all about, because I do think this is an energy of patience paying off. I don't really see waiting, though. I really feel it's just an energy of being patient. This person's planning, preparing. I feel it's about coming after you. This person's coming after you. They should have. See, woulda, coulda, shoulda. They should have come after you. Yeah, so there's a lot of abundance here. See, they see the abundance of things that you have to offer, what you could provide for them. It's just kindness, compassion, a partner, someone to connect with, someone to talk to, someone to roll ideas off on. Like, this person really sees what a person, you know, this providing energy. But most of this is just that they should have come after you. And they didn't, because they just felt at that time. Yeah, they're definitely an energy of someone hoping for forgiveness. Reaching for the stars, you see. They kind of feel like there's no hope that you'll forgive them. But maybe someone's told this person that you have, because I see an Empress, which is someone kind and compassionate, very forgiving. Maybe they've learned this and they just feel like, oh, they just really want communicate. They feel like they need to hurry up, you know, like this energy of, you know, feels the situation was out of reach at that time. But look at all this abundance. See, this person has a lot of abundance too. They could provide and give you everything you ever wanted, but what they see is what you could have provided for them was friendship, a soulmate connection, someone to be with, someone to live with, someone to spend time with. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, look at that. See, this is an energy of simplicity, love. This person loves you, plain and simple. Plain and simple. Yeah, I mean, it's all about love, companionship, being together. This person really wants to talk to you. Now, this flexibility is about I mean, this person, maybe they were being a little stubborn or closed off. Like I say, they were closed off protecting their heart, but I feel because of the world being here, they were actually inadvertently trying to protect you from whatever they were dealing with. But the flexibility here tells me this person wants to go down this path. They want to do, it's like the Three of Pentacles. Look at that courage and strength to go down this path. Things are, look at, this is an energy of illumination, clarity. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, but they want to do things with you. They want to spend time with you. They just want to be with you. They see what you provide, you know, just that love. It's just about having someone to be there. That's what I feel all this person really cares about, is someone who to be there. Now, if this is someone who wasn't there for you at some point, I'm going to tell you there's so much regret. But this flexibility is like the Three of Pentacles. It's being more flexible. I see structure, changes, routines, something to do with flexibility, to with work. Now, there's definitely a need for some sort of change, but this is about being together, spending time together, going down this path together, teaming up. What you both bring to the table here too, like they see this, something they didn't see before. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I got to tell you, take it as it best resonates, give it a chance, food for thought to play out here. But yeah, this person wants to come after you. Yeah, it's all about being the one. See, the one. There's really nobody else here. This person really hasn't let go. And I feel they've had plenty of opportunities and they just kind of back out of them. They're just, it's like they're not interested here. But it's all about that wand. You need to see the shock, the surprise, something very spiritual, this connection between you. There's something really special. So this person's having massive epiphanies and they're doing this about face. But I actually feel this person very shocked, surprised, this massive epiphany they've had about what they didn't see that they now see. So take it as it resonates. I hope this gives somebody some clarity and some joy, because if it is an energy of closure, for some of you, it could be closure. But I really feel this person wants to come in. They should have come after you. They regret not coming after you at that time. But now there's a whole new cycle. Windfall of abundance. This person could now provide and give you everything you need. This person was really angry at themselves. They have so much regret. So I feel there's going to be a communication. It may come in out of the blue when you least expect it. So it's telling you to kind of prepare a little bit. They certainly weren't prepared. That amazing, overwhelming energy that this person felt. This so touched, so touched. But I think you're going to get a very heartfelt communication from this person. I mean, maybe it's just an apology. It could be closure. But I feel this could go somewhere for some of you. Take care. See you soon.